time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. The Hilltoppers will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Rockets offense will take the first swing of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
One thing you know about this defense, they have got a pass rush, and you cannot be predictable, especially when it comes to throwing the football. There is too much athleticism and length up front on this defensive line and in their front 7, and they register a sack early here on only the second play of the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wants to throw. It's Gleason. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Holland. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got a man. It's Trainer. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Rides the back on the option, the give. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Rockets are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. He's got the tight end. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Right down the middle. A strike downfield. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. They'll try to power it in. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Got nothing last time, now second and goal from the 3. Looking to fire. The screen, he can go! And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Finding it tough to make positive yardage, now third and goal from the 2. Into the end zone he goes! Touchdown, Rockets!
And everything works out for the offense, right? They went for it on 4th and 1 earlier. It was a big decision, a big gamble. They got it, and now you pay it off with the touchdown. Head coach is loving that.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hilltoppers offense headed on to the field. Our first look at them today. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Punt is in the air. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Complete to start this drive. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First down and 10. Back to pass, it's Gleason. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
Quarterback and receiver on the same page there on the curl route. Nice job by the receiver finding the soft spot in zone and just settling down, making that throw a whole bunch easier.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Using his legs, it's Trainer. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Unloads it left. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Another incompletion on third down. And the Rockets decide to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. What a terrible, terrible shank. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Westbrook. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Hilltoppers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. The sure hands, it's Hart. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Hilltoppers will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. From the gun, give on the inside. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Rockets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now this offense facing a third and long from their own 30. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. It's a seam wide open. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Toledo.
It's so challenging to stop the middle of the field passes deep down. You stretch me in these zones. I got to run with you in man. It's always a good idea to run those deep posts, and you could tell they saw it all the way. Receiver, quarterback on same page, gets the big touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The run from the shotgun. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's Toledo holding the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Hutchinson. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Looking downfield on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Hart. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Myers. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Hilltoppers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. The sure hands, it's Hampton.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Grabbed over the middle, it's Henry. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Toppers! So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently, does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Finds the tight end.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And the Rockets can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to pass. It's Gleason. Catch in the middle. It's Holland. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Wants to go up top. Working that left side now. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Looking to throw again. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Holland. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Snags a quick pass on the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Hilltoppers in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Westbrook. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Hilltoppers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Trying play action.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
It's complete to the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Hilltoppers will snap it on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Shakes off the defender. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. He caught it! Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Under fire. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And here comes the field goal unit. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. And he missed it. No good. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit. Still a 10-point game. Looking downfield, it's Gleason. Pulls it in, it's Christian. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Rockets will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. A fair catch just inside the 40. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Safe completion on the screen. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Hilltoppers will hustle to the line. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. The quick out. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking for a big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Hilltoppers will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Wide receiver going in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the tight end. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. That last completion sets him up on second down. To the air, it's Gleason. Quickly to the tight end. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Using his legs, it's Christian. Breaks the tackle. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Toledo. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the glass bowl.
And the Rockets will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking to throw on first down. They've got the screen set up. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. And the Hilltoppers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Here's the pressure. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half. Being down, I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
The Hilltoppers line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. To the air, it's Gleason. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Oh, he's got some space. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. To the air on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Holly. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Rockets have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Going to the run, it's Trainer. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. Looking for the score! And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that will extend their lead even further. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab. It's Henry. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. With the catch, it's Hutchinson. And the Hilltoppers brought to the ground, but not before picking up the 1st. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Henry. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. From the shotgun, the inside give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Hilltoppers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Short throw is complete, and he'll grab it, step out of bounds, and pick up the 1st down. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. To the air on 1st down. Oh, they're after him, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
And the Rockets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To the air, it's Gleason. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got a man, it's Hutchinson. Turning it on. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Hart. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Westbrook. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
And the Hilltoppers have this offense rolling. They'll run it. It's Hart. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Hilltoppers.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looking to throw, it's Gleason. Snagged in the middle, it's Rudolph. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. There he goes. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on second down. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Rockets are in a mess here on third and a mile. Gets it to him on the screen. Open space at the 25. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The give from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This is a tough one. A third and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the first down. Back to pass, it's Gleason. He's got it. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball, they have the clock on their side, and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Touchdown, Rockets! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the fourth. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Hilltoppers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
And the Hilltoppers will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Westbrook. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Hart. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. The Hilltoppers are flying down the field.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Got it in the middle. It's Henry. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. On 4th down, going to the air. He's got it and more than enough for a 1st down. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Plucks it out of the air. He's out of bounds after a good pickup, and the clock will stop not only because he's out of bounds, but it's a 2-minute timeout. Gonna run it. It's Hampton. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. From the gun on 3rd down. Looking down the middle. Makes the grab. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, WKU.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with a W.
And the Rockets are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. The quarterback's just going to take a knee.